Leading off for the Saints, second baseman, number 7, Josh Allen.
Hey there. Call to the bullpen brings Jalen Miller into the game. Pitching change is brought to you by M&M Limousine and Bus. And Miller, who's sporting more of a dreadlock look than the afro look we saw just last night, steps in for the 8th. Gets a foul from Josh Allen. So Miller pitched the 8th yesterday. Dogs were up by 3, and he gave up 1 run on a Troy Alexander RBI double. That set the table for a 5-run St. Paul 9th, in which Josh Allen, this guy, banged a 3-run home run to give the Saints the lead. So sort of a similar position now. A 4-run lead for the Dogs with 6 outs to work with. And now Miller. Fastball misses away. So it's Josh Allen, Chesney Young, and Max Murphy who will come to the plate in the 8th inning. Down low for ball 2. So the Dogs' bullpen came apart yesterday. Could not help Luke Westfall, who dealt 7 sterling silver innings. And this one served for a single. Josh Allen base hit to kick off the 8th.
Third baseman, number 4, Chesney Young.
And the Dogs' bullpen, which started with Schwindel striking out 3 in the 7th, and now features Miller, will look to avoid the pitfalls of yesterday. Sort of similar situation here. Jake Dahlberg had a really good start. Right, 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, gave up just 2 runs. And now it's the bullpen's job to keep it intact. Young blasts one foul. It was Miller in the 8th yesterday, and then Scott Schumann in the 9th. With Adam Choplik on the injured list, it's a closer by committee. Strike 2 on a foul. The Dogs need a win. Butch Hobson hoping to scrap the first 42 games of the season and start fresh for this stretch run. He wants his players to just ignore any stats to this point. Treat the final 18 games of the season like it's a whole new season. Dogs are 4.5 games back in the playoffs. Foul ball keeps Chesney Young alive. Chesney's 2 for 3, pair of singles after a hitless Friday, and he kisses his bat. Gotta show the lumber some love, I guess. Hope it pays dividends. The 1-2. Looping curve upstairs. It's been great to have you along for the ride. Beautiful Saturday in Rosemont. 4 home runs for the Dogs. The 2-2 dips down low, full count. Chesney, former Cubs farmhand. Working against the hard-throwing Miller. His 3-2 is a fastball golfed the other way and foul. We will do it again. Well, Dogs fans, we got a great weekend. And just one homestand weekend remains on the docket in 2020. Next week, we're back here as Young sends another foul, this time off to the left. Still 3-2. But after a trip to Milwaukee, the Dogs will come back with Milwaukee next weekend, August 28th, 29th, and 30th. And a week from today, Star Wars night. 3-2 pitch. Another foul. Check out thechicagodogs.com/tickets if you want to come celebrate the Force Star Wars night. Full count pitch. Fouled off again. Chesney Young really making Jalen Miller work here. That was the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Still no one out in the 8th. The Saints in a 4-run hole. The runner on first is Josh Allen. He singled. Payoff. Guess what? He fouled it. That's 11 pitches. Logic tells you that mentally, in a situation like this, the hitter has the upper edge. Miller has had to throw a few extra pitches, which is a lot of work, and Chesney Young sort of frustrating him, right? Lucky number 13. And it is lucky for Miller. He paints the outer corner for a 13-pitch strikeout. So
Right
maybe
fielder,
Young had
number
the
13,
mental edge,
Max
but
Murphy.
he didn't come out on top. Heck of a pitch from Miller. Now he'll face Murphy, still with a runner at first. Looping curve for a strike. And now 0-2. That was a low fastball at 98. Miller throws hard. He was a bit wild last year, and he's really reined it in here in 2020. The setup man with an 0-2 advantage. Lasered the other way, it's a base hit. Max Murphy aboard for the second time. And the Saints continue to threaten here in the 8th. That's their 12th hit.
Shortstop, number 3, Nate Sampson.
Well, there are a couple ways of doing offense. That's one of the beauties of baseball. The Saints have 12 hits, but as Butch Hobson comes out for a meeting, it's resulted in just 2 runs because 8 of the hits have been singles. Meanwhile, the Dogs
Fans, don't forget tomorrow, Family Day here at
only
Impact
have 5
Field.
hits.
Gates will open at 3:30
But
for a
3 of
session
them
of
were
Catch on
homers.
the Field pregame.
and that's why
Then
Chicago's on
spend
top.
quality time with the fam.
The Saints
And with a
have played more
bottomless
small
bucket of
ball, the
popcorn,
Dogs have
bottomless
played more
soda,
big ball.
just $3 each.
And through
Call the
8,
Dogs or go online
it's
to
been advantage
thechicagodogs.com to get your tickets for
But Miller
Family
running into a
Sunday.
bit of trouble, and now he'll get lifted from the game.